guys, what's up and welcome back to another episode of my yearly beauty favorites series. In today's video, we are talking the absolute best brow products, eyeliners, and mascaras of 2021. So these are the products that just stood out the most, that I used the most often, that I recommended the most often, that I was just obsessed with for the past year. Now, if you are new here and you've not seen any of the other videos, this is the series that I do at the end of every year or / the start of every year, all of the best products from the past year that I was obsessed with, and I break them all up into categories so that you guys can pick and choose, which ones you want to watch. And I've decided it just made sense to put brows, mascaras, and eyeliners all in one video, and this is the category that we actually missed last year. I didn't do a brow and eye kind of favorites last year, and I had so many requests from you guys to do one, so we've got one this year, you guys. The best brow products, the best mascaras, and the best eyeliners. So if you are interested in watching that, please stick around. And if you've not seen any of the other videos in this series and you're interested in learning about, say, the top foundations for the year, the top lipsticks, the top eyeshadow palettes, whatever it is, check down in the description bar. I will have a link to the playlist so that you can watch all of the other ones. But let's jump into this video. I'm going to try and make this snappy for you guys, and I have 5 of the best for each category. So let's do this. All right, starting out with brows, and brows has been an interesting journey over the past 12 months, I feel. Like I always used to do my brows a particular way, and this year I have completely changed. I really love this full laminated brow look. I don't like filling my brows in necessarily with a block color. I prefer to draw in like little individual hair strokes. I just feel like brows have come a long way in 2021 and we're all loving a really fluffy natural brow look. So I've got here in front of me my 5 most loved, most used, and just most obsessed with brow products. First up is this brow palette from Benefit. Now this is the Brow Zings Pro palette, and you guys, I have used this so much over the past year. Now mine is very well used and loved, so you'll have to excuse the fact that she's a little bit messy, but this is a little palette. It comes with 3 brow, whoa, don't drop the brushes, Nikkia. Comes with 3 brow waxes, a clear, a dark, and a light, and 4 brow powders in 4 different shades. This is the medium deep version of the palette, but it does come in other shades as well. And it also comes with 2 little brow brushes that are actually really, really good. Like I actually use these all the time. They're very fine tipped. They're very, very easy to use, which is awesome. Here's a little look at it close up. I have used this so much, and it gives you cool tone options and warm tone options. You can set your brows with the wax. You can fill in with the powder. You've got the brushes with spoolies. You've got angled brushes. You've just literally got everything in this palette to do any kind of brow look. I have just used this so much. I think it is so well worth the money. You can do natural brows, you can do dramatic brows. It literally just has everything that you need. You can also use these powders as eyeliners. I actually use this all the time as well to fill in my hairline when I've got roots showing through. It's just so versatile, and yeah, I've truly used it so much. If you're after a palette that can kind of do everything, or you're a beginner with brows, this is a really, really awesome place to start. All right, next up, my absolute most loved and most used brow pencil of the year is this one from Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim. It is a super, super fine pointed, very, very fine tipped little brow pencil. It's got a pencil on one end that's like a winder, and then it's got a spoolie at the other end. You can draw the most beautiful, little individual hair strokes in with this, and the formula is not too waxy. It's not too greasy. It's a really nice dry formula. So, you're not accidentally making mistakes easily. It's also super long lasting on the skin. It's a really, really natural pencil that's really, really easy to use. I know I've spoken to you guys about this on my channel before, but there are heaps of high-end brow pencils. Honestly, there is no point in spending and investing money into those products when you can literally get exactly the same thing at the drugstore. You don't need to spend $40 on a brow pencil, you guys. Maybelline has got an awesome one. NYX has got awesome ones. You can get them from, ColourPop. I just think as far as brow pencils go, this one was awesome. I use it all the time. It's super effective, super long lasting. And it looks really, really natural on the skin. All right, next up for brow pen. Now, brow pens, again, took over my life in 2021. The Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen, you guys, my absolute most used and most loved brow product, out of all of them for the entire year. I am obsessed with this. This is a little 3-pronged pen, and basically what it does is it draws in little individual brow strokes, and you can see there on the back of my hand, and that's what makes this product so awesome. It is almost like a transparent-ish formula. Like, it's not super dark, it's not super pigmented, and it's that makes it look so incredibly natural on the skin. So I use this with no product in my brow at all. I will draw in my little individual brow hairs, my little individual brow strokes, and my brows just literally look so full, so fluffy, so amazing. It's a very, very long-lasting formula. I find it to be sweat-proof. I find it to be transfer-proof. Like, if I use this in the morning to do my brows, they're not going to go anywhere all day. And I have tried lots and lots and lots of other brow pens. Like, let me show you, for example, in comparison. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen. This is an amazing product, but it is not beginner safe because look at this. Like, can you see the difference? Like, this one is super, super pigmented, and it's very, very easy to go in too heavy. Whereas the Benefit one, like, because it's like slightly see-through, it just looks incredibly natural on the skin. I've been through like 3 of these in the past 12 months. I am obsessed. Absolutely, like, transformed my brows this year. The most natural and quick brow you can ever pull together. I love it. All right, next up, as far as brow waxes go, and like I said, we're all obsessed with that laminated brow look. So, products that hold the brows up, that smooth them out, and that actually hold them in place all day long. Now, I did do a full review video on the Pink Honey one it's probably longer than a few months ago now, and I do really, really enjoy this one. This definitely holds the brows in place. It definitely combs them up. It does an awesome job, but if I'm being completely honest, it's kind of annoying that I have to wet the spoolie. And, I don't know, it's like an extra step. It's basically like a brow soap in a little jar. You wet a spoolie and then you swirl the spoolie around in the center there, pick the product up, comb it through the brows, and then stick the brows in place. It does work really, really well. But the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, it definitely trumps the Pink Honey one. This is like an instant brow glue, I guess you could say. You don't need to wet the spoolie to use this one. It is completely clear. You dunk a spoolie in, comb it through the brows until they're sort of set in place, and then press them into the skin, and it holds your brows up. Now, this one is definitely my most used for the year. I'm still kind of wrestling with this one because as an oily skin type, eventually my oils come through, and I'm pretty sure it's the oils that cause my brows to, eventually kind of become unstuck. But I know a lot of people love this and swear by this, and it's definitely my most used for the year. But you guys, the absolute brow gel that holds my brows the absolute best, and I am wearing it today, like, once they're stuck on the skin, they are not coming off, is this one from Benefit. So this is the Benefit Ready Set Brow. I think it's like their 24-hour brow. Yes, 24-hour shaping and setting gel. This stuff is like hairspray in a little tube. It works so well. Now, I had to include this in my yearly favorites because it is the absolute best one that I have come across in the past 12 months. Even though I've only been using it for about a month. Like, that's how obsessed I am with this. It just works so, so well. So this one's like a little spoolie. It is a little double-edged comb. And with this one, I comb it through the brows, like comb them up in the direction to get that really fluffy laminated look. And then immediately I kind of rub my finger over top of them like this to stick them down to the skin. And once these are stuck down, they do not go anywhere. Like with all the other brow glues, like the ABH one and also the Pink Honey one, eventually, and like especially if I moved my brows like this a lot, the hairs would come unstuck eventually. Not the case at all with the Benefit one. Like, this is ride or die. Brows are not going anywhere. Absolutely swear by this. All right, moving into eyeliners, and I have a mixture of drugstore and high-end for these as well, and I'm just going to go through these super, super fast. So the Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Eyeliner. Still to this day, the absolute most amazing, most finely pointed, like finely tipped liquid eyeliner. It just makes it so easy to do wings. It makes it so easy to really get in super close to the lash line. And it is a long-wearing, smudge-proof, tear-proof formula. Like, it's not a waterproof formula. Like, I don't want you to get that idea, but it doesn't transfer everywhere and it doesn't, smudge everywhere. Like, once this is on, it absolutely stays in place, and it's just so easy to get like the perfect pointed wings with this. Such an amazing liquid eyeliner. I definitely recommend this one. Next up, the KVD Beauty Tattoo Eyeliner. Oh, honestly, this is like a tattoo in a pan. Like once it is on the skin, it is not going anywhere. It is black as black, and it has a super fine tipped point as well. Super pigmented, super rich, super easy to create really perfect wings with this one as well. I am quite fussy when it comes to, liquid eyeliner pans. I don't like ones that bleed. I don't like ones that transfer. I don't like ones that, end up like smudging into your waterline and kind of give you like a black looking eye. Super fussy, and the KVD Beauty one has been my favorite for years and years, but then I stopped supporting the brand while all of that stuff with Kat Von D was going on. But now that she's no longer involved in the brand, I am more than happy to start, supporting and talking about their products again. And seriously, this is an amazing formula. Like totally smudge proof, totally feather proof. And then another one that I discovered this year that I'm absolutely obsessed with as well, black liquid eyeliner that's definitely smudge proof and that is tear proof. Like this one is waterproof. It is the Wet n Wild breakup proof waterproof liquid eyeliner. Again, teeny tiny little tip, and like I am so fussy about my eyeliner tips. I don't like when they are too thick. I don't like when they are too flexible. I don't like when they are too stiff. I've got quite small eyes, and I don't do wings that are like super massive. Like I need something that's going to create a really fine point. This one absolutely does, and it does that without bleeding and without transferring, and it is all day safe. Like you can put this on, it is not going to go anywhere. It doesn't transfer, it doesn't smudge. It's amazing, and it also doesn't dry down tight. Like none of these liquid eyeliners dry down tight. I don't know about you, if you've ever experienced this, using a liquid eyeliner that dries down, it's weird. It gets like tight on your eyelid and you can almost like feel it pulling. It's like this bizarre, I don't know, it's really weird. These are all really like flexible on the eyes. You can't feel that you're wearing them. They don't irritate my eyes. They are just amazing. So those are my favorites for liquid eyeliners. Now my favorites for Kohl pencils and pencil eyeliners. First up, Rimmel. Now honestly, it doesn't matter if you use the 1,000 hours ones. It doesn't matter if you use the exaggerate ones. Rimmel black Kohl pencils are the absolute best of the best. They are super long lasting. They are super creamy. They are super rich. They're super black. Once, if you smudge this underneath, like through your waterline, if you use it on top of your lid, once it is on your eye, it's not going anywhere. You don't have to worry about this transferring or flaking or smudging, and it's drugstore, so they're super affordable. They're also one of the only Kohl pencils that I can use through my waterline that don't irritate my eyes. I do have quite sensitive eyes. These don't irritate my eyes at all. I absolutely love them and swear by them. I mean, I've been raving on about, Rimmel Kohl pencils for years and years. They are just awesome. And then a higher end option and another Kohl pencil that I've been obsessed with, and it actually comes in so many different colors, so it's really awesome. You can get black, nude, or you can get pretty much any color of the rainbow, is the Marc Jacobs Highliners. These are ridiculously buttery, ridiculously smooth, but at the same time, totally transfer proof, totally smudge proof. Like I don't like Kohl pencils that I feel like I really have to drag along my waterline. Like I said, like I've got quite sensitive eyes. These feel like literal butter. They apply so quickly, so easily. They're not irritating. And again, they don't smudge, they don't transfer. And the colors that these come in are so awesome. Like green, purple, you can get blue, you can get gold, you can get metallics. Marc Jacobs does do really nice Kohl pencils. I definitely recommend if you've got very sensitive eyes. I used these so much this year. All right, so we've done top 5 brow products. We've done top 5 eyeliners. Let's move into top 5 mascaras. Now, the absolute cream of the crop, best of the best, most loved and used mascara for me this year is this one from Maybelline. And this is the Lash Discovery Waterproof. Now, it has to be the waterproof version. This comes with a teeny tiny little wand. It's so small. It's just so easy to get all of your lashes with this. And this is a waterproof mascara that actually holds a lash curl. It is the only waterproof mascara honestly, in my opinion, that I have come across that holds a curl this well. I did do a whole video on this mascara. So what I do is I'll heat up my lash curler with the hairdryer for maybe like 10 seconds. I will curl my lashes. I will then apply this at the very base of my lashes, and you only need the tiniest amount. It will hold my lashes up in a curl literally all day. Like all day, and it's honestly the only one that's done that. Like I said, you only need the tiniest amount, so I will only use this at the base, and then I will use, another mascara on the tips of my lashes. So if I'm wanting volume or length, I'll use another mascara for that. Like, this isn't one that's going to give you, lots of length and lots of volume. This is just my ride or die for holding a lash curl. And I've been on a journey. I feel like ever since my teen years, I would curl my lashes and then I would put the mascara in and I'd be like, the curl's gone, like literally straight away. Like, I have super straight lashes. It was always a nightmare to get them to hold a curl until I found this. So yeah, absolute most love. Like, I use this every single day. I'm obsessed with it. All right, next up, another drugstore mascara that I'm still obsessed with is the Essence Lash Princess. This is amazing. Such an awesome mascara. It's got a really nice fine little bristled wand there. It's great for getting in the inner corner and outer corners. This formula just gives so much length and so much volume, you guys. Like, seriously, it's a couple of dollars. It's smudge proof, it's flake proof, it's transfer proof. It gives curl, it gives length, and it gives volume. You seriously can't go wrong with this one. I use this so much. And like I said, I've got difficult lashes. There aren't many mascaras that kind of make my lashes visible. This is one that does, and it's so affordable. And then lastly, for drugstore mascaras, I've got this one from Maybelline, the Maybelline Sky High mascara. This is the Lash Sensational Sky High. Again, a really nice small little wand. I mean, you'll notice a bit of a theme here with the mascaras that I'm obsessed with. Like, I don't like huge wands because I don't have huge eyes. I don't have huge lashes. I don't have like heaps of room to kind of play around with like huge mascara wands. Like, normally, like the big ones, like I just end up getting mascara all over my lid and underneath my eye. This is another amazing formula. It coats all of my lashes. It does an amazing job of giving length and volume. So in conjunction with both of these, I will curl my lashes. I'll put the Maybelline Lash Discovery at the roots, and then I will use these on the tips, and they just both make my lashes look so big, so long. Oh, love. All right, now moving into two high-end mascaras that are phenomenal if you are looking for more options. The Rare Beauty Mascara. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, totally blown away with this formula. Like, I just did not expect to love this as much as I do. It was truly a shock. This has a bristled wand. This one I will say is borderline too big. I do find it kind of annoying doing my lower lashes. Like, if I'm not super careful, I can get it, brushing on the skin a little bit. So it is kind of annoying. I do wish it had a smaller wand, but this just gives so much length and so much volume, and it never transfers. I absolutely love this. And it doesn't irritate my eyes. It doesn't cause my eyes to sting. No raccoon eyes, no flaking everywhere. It's just a really effective mascara. Rare Beauty did an amazing job of this one. And then last but not least for mascaras, the Nars Climax Extreme. Now, Nars came out with the original Climax mascara. I don't think it was last year. I actually feel like, was it the year before? Basically, this is a whipped like mousse kind of formula mascara. This has a bristle wand as well, and this just makes your lashes huge. Like, seriously huge. And when you use this, it looks like you have got false lashes on. It just adds so much ridiculous volume. I will say with this one that your lashes can borderline start to look a little bit spidery. So what I find is it's best to sort of scrape off the formula, then apply one coat, let it dry down, and then apply another coat. But seriously, if you are after a mascara that is going to make your lashes look ginormous, I can't recommend this one anymore. And it also doesn't transfer, smudge, or flake. Like, they did an amazing job with this. If you're after big lashes, this is definitely the one to go for. But there you go, guys. Those are all of my favorite brow products, eyeliners, and mascara for the year. As always, I would love to know your favorite. So what are your favorite brow products, mascaras, and eyeliners? Please leave them in the comments down below because I would love to try them. And also, like I said, if you want to see the other episodes of my yearly beauty favorites series, please check out the description bar. I'll link the playlist down there, and you can watch whichever ones you are interested in. You can skip the ones that you are not. But I love you guys heaps. I hope that you found today's video helpful. I hope that it gave you some ideas. Certainly some bangers, like best of the best of the best, these products. But yeah, have an amazing day, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!